right there, there's a fluid coming out from the plimp going down to the rubber hose right there. That's the one that we're gonna replace. So we're gonna be replacing that power steering line. I'm gonna show you the D.I.Y from the start to the finish. Alright guys, I'm just laying down straight under the vehicle here. So let's put this on here, fish it out, line it up, just like that. Let's put the bolt, just a little hand tight here first. There now. And then we're gonna be working on the top right here by the gear. Let's take out that cap right here. Double check, make sure the O-ring is in there. Okay. Alright, the O-ring is in there. Perfect. Make sure this is nice and clean. There we go. It's going in. So I'm just gonna hand tight it. Make sure it's square off. You don't want this thing to cross-threaded. There we go. So it's about 6 to 7 turn right there. It's in there. Alright, let's put this bolt down here. Just like that. An 18mm wrench on this one. Nice and snug again. There we go. It's snug now. Alright, there you go guys. Nice and snug. Alright, so next just tighten this up, and then the 2 bolts right here for this bracket, tighten it up. And when this is done, we'll be working on the end of this hose right here. We'll be on the power steering pump side. Alright guys, this is nice and snug. That's what we want. Now let's go on the passenger side, working on the power steering pump. Alright, here we go. That's the power steering pump right there. That's the hose right there. Alright guys, so don't forget to put this O-ring in there, okay? So make sure it's nice and clean. Put the O-ring in. And then we'll put this cap in here. So we'll secure. Alright, there you go. That's secure. It's gonna be nice and clean when we put this in a hole. But putting in a hole, we have to take out this cap, okay? So we're just gonna line it up. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you how I did this position to get that nut threaded into the pump. I have my right arm on this hole right here, grab the hose, and my left arm on the other side. I'm like hugging this cradle around. I have to like hold it like this while I'm using my right finger to spin that nut like this position. Okay, so that's the only way I got that thread started, the screw into the nut. All right, so now underneath the vehicle, I got my arm wrapped around this exhaust on top of it, and then I use this open-end wrench to start tightening up on this kind of angle right here, like this. Okay, that's the only way that I can get this thing tightened up to the pump. And make sure that rubber piece right here, the rubber piece, make sure it goes in between this hose and this clamp right here, because it's gonna rub each other if you don't have that rubber hose right there. And then I had to loosen up this bolt right here. I had to take out this bolt so I could move around this hose while I'm threading it in. So it's nice and snug in there now. Nice and snug. I'm gonna put the bolt back in, and all this down here is all good. This is all tight. All the way over there to the pump is all tight. So down here it's good. It's done. Alright guys, we are back up top here. Now we're gonna put a fluid in the reservoir. ATF 4+4 red fluid.
This is what I recommend for this Dodge. You're gonna fill her up just probably below max. So we're just gonna start the engine, let it idle, and then we're gonna turn the wheel left to right, lock and lock, till we get all this liquid into the system with no bubbles and get the air out of the system. Alright, double check. Alright, so it's about below min, so we're gonna add some more. Alright guys, it went down to minimum level. It's a solid fluid now, no bubbles. We'll add her up to the max, and then we'll turn the wheel back and forth. This is gonna be the 4th time I'm gonna do this, and then let this vehicle out in the garage. Alright guys, looks good to me. No leak on this side. Let's go underneath. Check it out. It's hard to see with this camera. Here's the line from the rack. Pressure and return. Looks good. And then the line going to the pump. That's good. Right, no leak guys. Perfect. Alright, so just gonna keep an eye on here. Transmission oil pan is leaking. I'm gonna let him know. And then the return line on the power steering hose over there leaking. There's the line for the transmission cooler lines right there leaking. That's pretty common. I changed that before. Sweating on the valve cover gasket. So those are in the future fix. I'll let him know. But other than that guys, this is ready to go. Off camera, we'll go for a test drive here, and then this is a fix. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. This is a full DIY. Thanks for watching.